Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today something different. I want to show you all the wheels I have. You don't always see them on the channel because I ride mostly the Sherman and the S18 and sometimes my trusty old XR. But if you do look back into my videos, you will see me ride my 9-bot C Plus and also my M10 III. But yeah, today in this video I just want to go over the wheels I have bought and also why I really enjoy riding them and why I keep them. It's going to be quite interesting because with the S20 looming, I am thinking of putting a deposit down on a S20, but the problem with that, I probably will need to get rid of one or two of my wheels. So if you have some ideas below, drop some comments below. Which ones do you think I should get rid of, so I can put my deposit down for that lovely S20 coming probably in January, February, as far as I understand. But yeah, I'm going to turn around the camera and then I will go through each of the wheels, and then I will explain to you why I bought them and also why I enjoy riding them. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start from the left hand side, the smallest little wheel that I've got. And this is my trusty old M10 III. As you can see, that's been bought from SPEEDYFEET. It's the 512 watt-hour battery, and it's just a really nice little wheel. You know, it's been holding up so well. And the thing is, I bought this wheel for my daughter, secretly for me as well, because I really wanted to ride this wheel. And it's just a really nice wheel. You know, it's been holding up so great. You know, there's had a few tumbles, and it's just been rock solid. Really nice little wheel. And that's sort of the reason why I bought that one, because it's got a lot of power, and it's a very small package, so you can pretty much take it anywhere. You know, we like and take it to, if we go camping, you know, when we go to Germany, lob this thing in the car, and then you can ride all the little gravel tracks. Oh, hello, there's the cat. And then this was my first wheel that I bought from SPEEDYFEET after a lot of discussion and deciding if I'm gonna get a wheel or not a wheel. This is the 9-bot C Plus, I think. So this one is very old. The funny thing is, this wheel still rides very nice. It's like super solid, and it still looks absolutely awesome. It's got the lights on the side. The only problem here, if someone taps that power button while you're driving or riding, then it basically it disconnects and you go down. Found that out the hard way. But again, you know, it's easy to work on. It's really relatively waterproof or water resistant, and it's just been rock solid, man. I've had no real issues with it. When we did fly to Germany a few years back, I just took the batteries out because the batteries sits underneath the side pads, and I rented a pair of batteries in Germany. They shipped it to my destination address. I used it for 2 weeks, and then I shipped the stuff back, and I took the wheel with me on the plane. They couldn't really do anything because there's no batteries in. So what I did is I just did a printout and say the batteries has been removed from the unit, and I didn't have any trouble with that. And then moving to the front here, this is my OneWheel XR, and I've got the magnetic craft and ride fender on. This thing as well, you know, it's not as fast and agile, and a long distance machine, but man, this thing just rides like a dream. It's like surfing. Coming from South Africa, it is always been that feeling of catching a wave, standing up and just riding that wave all the way to the end. Now this thing gives you that feeling of absolute, just like carvage. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And that's the reason why I'm keeping it. It is rock solid. It had no issues so far. I'm not a super off-road rider on this. I do take it out on the trails, but I usually ride it when it's dry. I usually ride it on the road as well. We've got a lot of what do you call it, business centers here, so I take it, and me and my daughter go and ride this wheel, and she's usually on the 9-bot Mini. This is another wheel that I bought. Again, it's a great family wheel, and I'm very sad that they don't make these anymore. It's just been rock solid. You know, the app has kept on being developed, and it just keeps on getting better and better. The only problem is they don't make it anymore, and it's very sad because the market is flooded with all this hoverboards that is not even a patch on what this thing can actually do, and also the safety and the comfort and the ease of ride. So what I usually do when we have in the summer, we have like a pub in the park, and then I take this wheel so the kids can use it, and you can put a speed limit on it, and it's just absolutely brilliant. So everyone, the whole family can ride it. This is the Mini, so it supports up to about 75 kilogram rider. So I can ride it, my wife can ride it, the kids can ride it, and also anyone that wants to try it is fairly safe to actually try this wheel. Absolutely brilliant. I wish they would bring it back and make again 2 models for kids and for the adults. That would be lovely. Then moving on to my Kingsong S18. Now guys, you know, if you're looking for a suspension wheel, this is pretty much the wheel. Now I do like the V11, but I do like the way the suspension on the S18 works compares to the V11. It's personal taste. This operates more like a mountain bike suspension that I'm more used to. Just show you at the back. And it's got a mountain bike shock on as well, so it just works and feels and rides more like a mountain bike. Sorry for the background noise, but yeah, let me just move that wheel away, and then you can see it. So that is the Kingsong S18, and for trail riding, shorter distance riding, this thing is just absolutely brilliant. And I think this is where the S20 is going to be such a good wheel, because it's going to fix all the not so much problems, but all the limitations that this wheel has compared to the S20, meaning the main one really is going to be range. I think a lot of people want more range and more power / torque. So the S20 is probably going to give us that. We hope that is it. I don't really need more suspension travel, but as far as I understand, the S20 is going to give us more suspension as well, travel, and also more water resistance. So all in all, a win for us living here in the UK, that where it's fairly moist. And that's all I can say. Again, this wheel was bought by SPEEDYFEET. I had a faulty main board that was replaced. This was under warranty, and that's really why I enjoy buying from them, because the after sale service and the warranty is no questions asked, and that is really great. And yeah, with this wheel, it's got a built-in mudguard, and it just looks mean. Love it. Love that wheel. Okay guys, and then we move to the Sherman. Now this one has got an interesting story, because this was Ian's wheel, and Ian basically gave the wheel to me to test drive, and yeah, that was the end of that little discussion. It was pretty much yes, I love the wheel. Do you have any options for me to buy? And he says yes, go for it. He's got so many wheels that he's busy test driving and doing range tests on and feedback for his channel and for his business. So I jumped on that that opportunity to actually just buy this wheel. And man, the Sherman, you know, like the S18, the S18 has got a different, it's a different wheel for a different purpose, but the Sherman just ticks so many boxes, and this is why it's so difficult to look at any other wheels, to be honest. You know, a lot of people say, yes, I need suspension and this and that and the other, but man, the Sherman is just a rock solid wheel, and it's very hard to find a wheel currently that beats the Sherman, in my book. It's my personal opinion. Again, if you guys have wheels that you think is top notch, please drop that in the comments below. Okay guys, there you have it. This is my wheel collection, and I think as far as I understand, I will probably need to get rid of one. So please make some suggestions which one you would get rid of, to put some money down for the S20. It's going to be tough because you know, even if I get rid of that 9-watt Mini, I'm probably not going to get a lot of money for it back in return, compared to the fun I can actually have on that wheel for the whole family. The same with the XR. Don't really want to get rid of the XR because it's such a specific wheel to me that I just really enjoy the carving experience, just getting out and riding it, just standing on it. Everyone I go past, this looks more like a hoverboard than the hoverboards that they sell, and it just really rides very nice. And with this upgraded magnetic fender, it is a massive upgrade to keep the dirt and leaves and stuff from your inner legs. It might be the S18, I don't know yet. Now, if I can replace the S18 with the S20, that might be a good show. It's going to be hard to get rid of the S18 because I've really enjoyed riding mountain bike trails with that wheel. I definitely would like a knobby tire on that one, but the thing, if you put the knobby tire in, then the clearance between the fender and the tire becomes very little, and then the mud just cakes in there. So I don't really even want to go down that route. The Sherman, you know, if I can find a wheel that beats the Sherman for size, power, weight, comfort of ride, long distance, it's probably not in the wheels that is currently out there. I do like the look of the Commander, and I think the Commander is a very nice wheel. I mean, it just doesn't look like it's that much water sealed. Now again, I would like a wheel that is water sealed because I live in the UK. So just to keep the wheel dry and safe, so I can have no issues. Just to have a solid wheel, man, and that I can basically recommend to people to buy. And this thing is it. It's heavy, it super distance, and it is just great. My 9-watt. I would probably not get rid of, just because it's my first wheel, and it is still perfect. It still charges, the battery still works. I really enjoy it. Again, I get people to have a go on it, because if it does fall, it can just fall. You know, it's an old wheel, and it's got some sentimental value. And then it's my M10 III. Now the M10 III is also it might also be on the list. Now, as much as I like riding it, I don't ride it enough to actually warrant having it. I was hoping that my daughter would ride it more. She doesn't. I might keep it till the summer and see how that goes. But yeah, it looks like to me it's currently a toss-up between the S18 or the M10 III, just to claw back a bit of money to put towards the S20. But guys, what do you think? What wheel do I need to get rid of? And also drop some comments below. What wheel you guys like, and what is the wheel that you use the most if you do have an array of wheels. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. It really helps it grow. And if you want to see more videos of each of the wheels in a shorter format, please let me know in the comments below, and I can make little short videos of each of the wheels, just an overview of each of them, and it might help you guys if you want to decide, because you can still get the Mini Pros if you're interested in it. So again, thanks for watching and thanks for joining, and I will see you hopefully when the trails are dry on a ride. Thanks guys, cheers.